We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. He's got room to run right at the start. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 37 yards. Back on the ground and back to right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Run again with Wright, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Out quickly here to Worthy. He is in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, I want to see your TV so bad. Get a touchdown, baby. Get a touchdown.
Slayton is the man in motion. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. 17 yards on that play. First down, Detroit.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Pitts is the man in motion. Now faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Back to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Lions first down.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They run on the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. A run now for the young man from Colorado. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Giants 7, Lions nothing.
Second and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. A carry here for Wright. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. On the ground, this is Wright into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On first down, Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They go play action for Lawrence. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw, going for it all. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
How impressive was this, Mike? I mean, every week, yes, we see running backs used in the passing game. Check down, screens out of the backfield, typically underneath short throws that allow them to then run after the catch. But for him to not only generate separation downfield, but then track that ball. I mean, frankly, he looked like a wide receiver. I mean, that is impressive performance out of the backfield for a guy that on the roster is labeled as a running back.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's Now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 16-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Auburn's kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run with Wright. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Lawrence. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down. Head up. This is Wright. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Lions call their first timeout as as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Taken at about the 6. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Pitts is the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They send him right out of the slot. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. That's Slayton. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Lions. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. On the give, it's right. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will score. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, New York. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. You put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, a run for right. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Lawrence. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Lawrence now. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ashtyn Davis.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
First and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, You just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Throwing now on third and long. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Lions 24, Giants 21.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Slayton is the man in motion. Right back to the air following that pick six. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Short throw taken by Pitts.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll run. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this will be recovered by the offense, so no run back at least, but it'll still wind up a turnover on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A give here to Wright. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They run again with Wright. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. Back on the ground and back to Wright. Room to run past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Uzomah. Right back to him on 1st down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.